Abusia and da foforo na ye were beautiful conversation and then ye ebenya. But before I go no mami enka bibi kakra bi witchcraft no ye holding ne kakra na ya twen na amanfo atwene sere ne abasa omugyae na afi yakọ the next stage. But I have ye beto waso na nka baby a ye kono na ye de, but don't worry. Ye beye ye de beto wo kakra na but we will still come back to it. But one thing na obi bisa ye me de na me addressing it fully, but I want to make a statement. Me pese obi ate ase say obema entimi nya witch. So we obema na also we a witch. It's either you don't understand spirituality or you don't know what is called witchcraft. Obema entimi nya witch. When we are talking of witchcraft, we obema you keep quiet when a woman is there. So ba wo ho no ne ye ka ba yisema wo be ma wo ka wano tum wonim ne enti because oba e ka ba yisema be ma untumi nka bi da because untu moja spirit impopo oba a chen wo because e ho no benya body no wa be relevant e wasase we say so enti se ye ka witchcraft a wo ye oba ma enka bi mama no kwan no monye omade omo no mutu moja no mutumi makwan ma ye build honam e wo mo nipaduem. Into witchcraft aye ma asem because yen ye poni moja etu moja. What am I saying? Ma enunda o makacho se me address, but I'm just making a statement. Ye kasa mu mpo se ye ya akanfo no ye mfre obema so ye witch da ye si o ye wizard bayi bronsam ye nka se obema ye bayifo da wahu difference no enti ye ka bayisam na wo ye obema akanwano tum. That is one. Two, me pesa wote asese wo ye obema obetumi aye wizard anase a warlock makasa ade we months ago. Before I mention warlock, nobody has ever said it anywhere till I mentioned warlock. As I started to warlock, me can't say men am the word in the we are saying, but truthfully, social media have the date on all videos until you can cross check. Obema can be a wizard or a warlock. So ogro ko do baby Ghana, I know 3 warlocks. I know them and they know I know them. Yenye ready say ye be address e ho. Even say bosom efa oba priestess na ofa obema priesta. Oba no ebenya obekasa for oba ni mu more than obekasa for obema ni mu because of what? Because of moja na ewo oba ne ho no. Until when we are talking witchcraft, it's a women business. Wo obema no kawanu tum ubetumi aye wizard and aso say wo be ye warlock and no just we grow out of wizard no and na be ye warlock. Na wizard and a witch difference a woman need to say a witch ni ye contractor and a wizard ni ye mason. Me pese obi ate ase so se mai ka be yisem na wo ye be ma wano na wo be ka tum. You can only be a wizard yes be yibronsam anase wo upgrade wo a na obeye warlock ne ma ne so obetumi ehu omo no matena ho yi a obeka wano atum obekasa che so ba ani ho because of moja otu yemfa anu nsi ha sei na obi nso ka asem bi se ni fi abayifo ebetimi aye nana so hoho tie mama system no te se court ukojina court no wasem ye da untumi ni judge ne nkasa lawyer na bekasa ama wo fi abayifo no na ye lawyers no mubu mraso anajo is made for sleep for other spirits to operate. When the kanya bumraso se wakojina asori se wo all night eno ye one and na two ye be use ye be accuse you ana ye be convict you ehwo so na wokojina wo ka wo boni a waye nyina ti ye gina word ni so no ya convict you when the kanya ko bu spirit ne mraso akoye dede wabu mraso waye boni baako na okodidi wo fi abayifo nso atem omo na omo ye wo lawyers oni omo wo issue and na wo wie na wo san band territorial demons no into no witch ni so baako pe among you no some ye 100,000 people na mo wo dem ho na witch baako wo ho a obetumi a convict mu nyina one time o convict mu a na afei o de asem no ama territorial demons na ni omo anya asem na omo serve o omo serve wu ya wo fi abayifo na omo ye lawyers na nko ba bedi wasem ama wo no omo so ni omo wo problem internet say why mobo ujina ho na ya convict you break you so contract you separate you spirit from the body now you own nam tiase awuo ujina kwa ho a wutokube na ka abetwi afa wo so because your emotions are gone your love is gone, there is no communication, we lose the entire system. Na ode ene nam hono mo saa eno na mepɛ sɛ ye nyina yete ase na ye dwene we hu na people were asking say ye be dan na ye be hu say ye be notice say we ye be foti ye we na tie ni ye ye se afie bia miensa wom wo ye ebusua no matter how poor a family is won said the abusua no ye hiye ni bia era bia there's that one person asika won nsam opa cross check it. Family bia ni wo mu nyina aye hiafo potopoto abaako empie mfiri mu era bia there is that one person a onu sika won nsam sika na wo nsam no enya wo dia eya abusua ni nyina sika no mu de ama wo no 2 abusua bia wo that one uncle asem bia ebesi bia me de no mo frɛ no wo fata wi asem bia ebesi bia ba bia wo bia na ko me farms ni nyina onu na o hye so me forest me bia me frɛ ni sesia na waduru ho no mo dadada there is that one family no uncle no in that family a baby almost mana onu no okoba asemba onu no koka obi aware egu den onu no beye bibia obi wu den amane onu no tima obo there is that one person and there is always that one witch in that family or your family lawyer there is always sa nipa no ewo ho wo bi sasa obeye den hu no dia obeye nie ehwo asem ye mfa mba ha se wo wani a wudi hu dia eye privilege for you se wo ni a wudi hu a wo kwohwehwe ne na wo behu nu ne nya no na ye hwe de mu mpesa wo te ase se sika na ekita wo nsam no enye wo sika eye family ni nyina sika na ekita wo nsam no dia wo betumi ama wo nsa so no so bia ama wo nsa so no so se wo yama omo enso omo ani a eye wo purpose o there are people who will force you to fail your purpose in life we nyina aka ho na bi be kwa aba san beto adwuma ne so enti family no say wo ye omo appreciate ye so omo appreciate understand your purpose and make sure you are doing them enti sika na ewo nsam no enye wu sika Christopher beka say nyame sika no eye abusuafo ni sika ti sa asem we yase menye wadwen say wo boa omo nti udane omo nyina anko a wafom de na wo ye sika ne bedi wu side uti aye yi anko di obi side akọ bag bi give it to them menye greedy wo uncle na musuma no wo fie obi bia ono na okono make sure say ne dan no waboso ama no waye comfortable wom is your purpose the reason is can be di unsem afei untumi hu say we na ye baifo ana asese no asem bi ebesi abusua ni bia so omo ye grateful ana ungrateful no se omo asem ni si na omo kana wote esika no wo ayi ko men ka se wo yi akono wadane omo slaves we will address this now witchcraft asem no mo mama fancy ya because it's all over ma omo ntwene sere ne aba so omo bre no mu je mutu wa ye besa ato aso no omo anya bi aka na afesese no yenko another important asema eno so etu atese obia or join court or social court na me ye Freemason na me ye say se woni Freemason na wo mo knowledge ni in total obi gina wo na o kasa me ye Freemason me ye occult me ye senya hu na tu so boa Freemason for na nkasa nim asema me kan me problem ne omo ano a omo aka atum na ye use omo din defrauding crofo because omo ye very principled fraternity nti de enti omo aka omo ano atum at this era no eno na me ntumi nti ase enti ene no me pese me call omo ho me bisa question every place se me nduru wuso a meduru wuso ochena nti se me kan wasem na wufu so be join force you can go and ubetumi akofa the whole African army wa ha no nyina aba me so I don't care me mercy kwanso me question bibia na ena no we are discussing the Masonry lecture me de wo ba be fam full lectures na me park no bit because me person me kwa aba because enkrofo hwenti na wo tale ho na wo ye more no we are on a purpose and we have energies driving us we are working for African liberation and the universe is behind us and all energies that carries African spirit is with us so we go according to guidance we don't go because people want to hear this or people want to watch this. Enti endano the Freemasonry lecture eno na me di wo fam na me kasa me parking enti endano me ma 6 different steps na as we go no ye be discerning akọ deeper eniama bi a na nkrofo hwehwe enti omukọ join I want to know the name of God samre no na wo boss the name of God ni din a wo bewu omukọ join kura wo boss din na etumi twa wo takrama firi wo etumi tu wakoma firi wo depending on the level a wo eno na nde no me pese yes I know all the Freemasons no platform no so the big ones and they are watching because I have conversation with some of you enti enda no you better what does all of this means the cult na cult let's say na area ya what is Freemasonry den na fe ya hwe wo joining Freemasonry no eniama eno so eka ho afa ni ya ba be the 3 forbidden questions on Freemasonry ya be eno so na afa ya ba be the secret occult handshakes and symbols ewo almost Freemasonry fraternity ni ya be eno so na ye free wa ya ba be the initiation of the death nti me no ko we ye be ko no yakọ a little bit darker and deeper na afa we sua de ewom what am I doing here ade a me ka kire wo nyina eni say wow betumi aye bibia when you see a lot of bashing going on enye it's because ade a secret ni ye ton ma mo kakra no na mayi di abeto abonten e de ama mo nti se muhu se ye horo me e twe mesre ne abasa na wo mpaye a na wabobi ama me na emom no kuro ni mo do no so nti se me hu love ne kese be red e wo comment section ho no ma me num ne te se multivite na ginger me nti we keep delving deeper abusia na ndema mo akwa about spiritual wanie there was a time not too long ago when spirituality was synonymous with secrecy na spirituality nyende ya egu abonten pacha basa nyama sapai when people whispered about power influence and hidden societies they spoke about Freemasonry inti na wo can't say obi ye Freemason na ye hu papa ene ye di hoodie abetale kwa ma say pa na hu ye na nkrofo moma omo copy Freemasonry wrongly no omo kasa boldly about it openly but the information no omo dey mani na ye wrong asofo titiri and a Freemason ye bonny and all court ye say and I say they didn't have understanding of what they were condemning and putting that aside no they were rather trying to showcase occultism or Freemasonry for no omuniama openly and no so kra na ye sham edian ya na omo sheshe rings no omo kita sword. Where did you see Jesus wearing rings and where did you see Jesus holding sword? All these signs no Freemasonry for no omo accoutrement and na osofo wonso kita bi Yesu enkita bi na wonso kita wacha ringa Yesu anhye bi na wo she Solomon na Solomon so na ne mbronsamfo ne nam na nso wo ye holy na nkrofo we na omo kasa about Freemasonry na omo too wrong informations edigu abonten. It was a name that carried both fear and fascination. Tunya ka occult ka Freemason dia na wo wi nipa na mo di nipa dompe na didi na mo di nipa dompe na num nsuo na fa na kosi ha a name tied to the elite nti na obi wo Freemason mu dia oyisika nipa the privilege wuntumi nkom age wo papa wabusuani bi wom adwenya na ye wo tese nti obi ko join ni Freemason dia ene na onipa kono nyame kra ahira no. And those who held unseen control over the world until ye kase Freemason for their nature say we are to me nyina ye den ehwe omonsa nti enkrofo na omonte ase ne sa time no so a na knowledge bi say no na ewo tokuromu no na knowledge bi say no esumesuma na nipa level enduru ho no na fa ayete say ade bi a ehu nti obi be ka tro say enye na sa nipa na no shallow way no so na o use dey scare nkrofo ebi na ya asofo ne sword any rings na maka no. Jesus was wearing rings and swords. The rings they are wearing is crystals and they was uton crystal almost say uton boba. They don't even understand. The sword they are holding has crystal in their pampum. Freemasonry was spoken of in hushed tones, surrounded by rumors of dark rituals. Internet say oh you Freemason ni dia within untouchable authority. So be a Freemason no nya some dia wewu kura because omo authority no high and supernatural forces at work. To say nanko be a Freemason dia, nanka bibia ye way. Stories were told of men who entered small, closed door meetings and emerged with wealth, power, and connections that could make or break lives. Inti yeso ye Freemason ye de obekwa ko shedan bi mu na ya ebi mu kura kan nsem bebrebe say ye de kwa sebe didi asem ba ye ne ye say ya ye woto basa ne ye de waka ho ebi so ne ya ye usei obia wo de a all sa amre ne san sensem na ne ye keke ka wo ho inti ele no me be ma a full lecture about them. Every dark hole, every punishment, every initiations, we are going to bring it to book so we all calculate and see what's going on. So if you feel or think, to me mbobra, aje wakoshe bibi mu a na afeye nyina ya adwen ho na yahwe. Today the whispers have grown louder. Now we see Freemason Yama world social media so allo things, but now they've been having conferences and all that. Me myself personally, I have invitations for my people and all that, but me style be the veil is being lifted now. Freemasonry is not in a secret or a small room or a dark place anymore. It's open and they are talking about it. Souls are now moving forward boldly in enlightenment and in awakening. Into say bibi anyway shetokro biye biom. Into openly they are showing Freemasonry knowledge, power, and all you can think of. It's advantage for African liberation. But the people in it, am I ready? Or they still feel there's something in the chamber that they are chasing to go and get power. Do we understand it? When we say power cry, a patch saying now Freemasonry is open. And your knowledge, are you open for liberation of Africa? And it is gradually squeezing what is called dogma and fear somehow. The more they try to bring authority under their feet, the more knowledge comes out to expose their gullibility. Fachame. Just recently, in the Parliament of Ghana, Honorable Afenyo Kings and a fellow Mason exchanged Masonic salutations in full view of the nation.
You have indicated membership of bodies and associations. Are you a Freemason?
Yes, I'm a Mason.
Who is your mother?
Amity.
In all difficulties and dangers, in whom do you place your trust?
The grand architect of the universe.
The public laughed. Na obia asamna beye abeda ho no obia kabi no obia sere na ebi musu say adenti na say that man Afenyo is doing something people are not really paying attention. Me obia ni wo ye me parity me makatro. So when you see me talking about somebody, I am talking about spirituality. What is he doing? I heard say omo ye vetting no ehon no na me say exchange of a yikosi and that same place ehon no so no ko bisa ye nua be ma John Dumelo about ni faith. So ye Christian and people were actually insulting. Mami nchiro bibi koso and people are not watching. Some people without power and authority, they are trying to bring authority before them. And now they are trying to make sure that authority bow before them. And somehow, enlightenment is also trying to fight its way back to tell you that you cannot take authority from them. So anytime these people try to do their shallow stuff, the universe itself also will raise an army from somewhere. Into this Afenyo Kings man, I don't know if you know what he's doing. Into your honor show this thing, no one no ko beside John Dumelo say hina. Ona obi say obi aya select no agriculture way and then will be in faith. Onipa will believe determines your strength and your ability. If you don't know, I'm telling you this. Inti sa wo kwa abrochire adwuma bia wo koye bia no omo to me hu say obebisa say we there wo ko gina we Jesus now and God they won't even employ you. If you were a teacher in UK, go to the school and go and talk about Jesus in classroom. your license will be seized. Inti, your faith and your beliefs determines your strength and your energy. Your faith can tell whether you are a fearful person or you are a fearless person. I'm telling you. So that man's question, no, Obisa, I'm say, who investigate a Greek one? Why are you asking this? Let's leave it there. This same man and all exchanging pleasantry openly about some Freemason, which I think he said he also belongs. Why is it so now? Something that was practiced in secrecy. Why are they now doing it openly? They did it, we all watch it on social media. But those with eyes to see understood what was happening. And I'm a when some people try to bring authority under their feet, army will raise from somewhere. Hey, whoa! It was a quiet acknowledgement, a reminder of the silent network that connects men beyond politics, beyond religion, beyond borders. People didn't read meanings to it like this. We watch. Na from etheric. Say na say we beyond their own Into me who sapa was like, hey, kai. I may be a reason to tell people that we will go beyond all you are doing. So if you feel you can submit power under your feet, it won't work. There is army for you. But even the Catholic Church, one of the oldest pillars of Christianity, has made statements regarding Freemasonry. Meboa. Enti sasem we see ye no e na Catholic fo mpanyin. Papa we me kai ne pa. Papa yi pa mabako e na be kan say obi oye Christoni or then they were forbidden from joining Freemasonry. It was on social media. If it's I stand to be corrected, say yes adia and ye na yes adentia. Intina, I am taking advantage and ask this question. Oh, the lodge, any Freemasonry, any occultism, what's the difference between this? The platform is open for education. Or say, to me, now won't be joining. Sorry, no so. Why was it so? Is it a conflict? Is it a conflict? The church has wrestled with its position, trying to balance its doctrine with the undeniable reality that many of its members, including priests and bishops, have ties to Freemasonry. So what are you talking about? I'm asking questions. So joining idea. What are you saying? Well, this is a harmless question. Lodge, any occultism, any Freemasonry, what is the difference? Because Freemasonry is open to everybody. Inti nkrofoni bebre wom, ahemfu wom, bishop wom, pastors ni bebre wom. Say ye beka na kurom ha wo ka no kura ye beche ye chew so a wo atanfo bebre nti me say ye che me a nipa na be so am wa pampam e de akonsan wom enye kaapo na de me beko. Now, what does all of this mean? Send you also wait say and now your Christian saying what is it? Are we witnessing the slow unveiling of a century-old secret society? It has always been a problem. Or is this simply another distraction? Africa for you who is saying, say Freemasonry no aye open ti eye. And ye bibi no so san be re because yen ya to say jene no de bia no mu di bibi chechire ye ho no mu yi bibi de bia no mu chechire ye ho nti asem we ye ekoso ye hu ni saying because see aye open am osofo nso an nkrofo wom ne colleagues kura wom so aba abeka membe bisa me say me we evidence say om nkrofo wom om colleagues wom ana and it is alleged because we pen no correct nti it is alleged why and also say a simple distraction be na distraction being designed to keep the masses entertained while the real power moves unseen. Eye bibi no mo kana Freemason, and a Freemason, ne nipa form adwene nyina nko ho. Tumi na nkasa eda ho a sese nipa hunu, we yina dwene afiso ana. We question ya me bisa. Anytime I see power conflict, I don't look at what the power from left or right is doing, but I look at the interests of Africa and the benefits and the so Africa so no. And then I am to me because that is where my job is. Because one na power way na ye what to say na enlightenment to look at it. Those who claim pursuing enlightenment are more confused than anything. That's why I said spirituality has become cancerous and I have become a demon. No wala. You can see I don't care. You can see. They end doing them now, baby. Abusia, any amaya mission in you, me how ni any. So today, Maame Grace, the mother of all spirituality, the truth, find out. I'm here to separate fact from fiction when it comes to Freemasonry. To bring clarity to what the official structure of Freemasonry is. I know they are on the platform watching. What it represents and the dangers that come with ignorance. And now we are Freemasonry, and now we are saying, what is it about? Let's get into this and see. Because as Freemasonry gains visibility, deception follows close behind. And to me, some almost say, why are they keeping quiet for their names to be used to scam people? Or are they scammers too? It's just a question. I need answers. Young children from secondary schools to universities are being lured into groups they do not understand because obia assume obia chrese soko join group na power bi ebebem and ankrofo from school to where, and these people are there knowing very well that their names are mentioned everywhere. People are chasing them left, right, center. They are big and they don't want to give any education about this. So I'm doing this for you people. If you feel what I'm saying is not so, come and let's discuss. One topic I am yet to get an expert to analyze on revelations is student occultism. Mimpo bi obaba bejina ye alo nyama bia copy and paste and chew and pour bia me pay real people who can come and talk to me about this. I'll try and see if I can get through to Lord Akam. I know he started these things very early. If he will be open to tell us what it has. Number country and please, if you are there and you have experience being a teacher or member of any of these student occultism groups, kindly get in touch and we will have a special session for you to come and educate the public. Because a one problem no from secondary school, you say about them or joining occult group, or joining Freemason. Now they are do second university, the same thing. We need education about these things. Your problem here, we put fear in people without educating them, and who put fear in obi. No, ni knowledge or try our bekem. And no na me pese yenye no platform we so. You can see how social media is flooded with scammers posing as Masons, promising unlimited wealth. You Freemason people, you are watching all these things. You people are not children either. So why are you sitting watching this quietly? Say niyama we inkoso. Spiritual powers, ube joining, ubenya sika, ubenya spiritual powers, ubenya say, an entry into a so-called brotherhood for a price. This is one important reason why I want to give you an editorial about the structure of the Masonic community. They don't want to talk about it, so I will talk for them. If you want to come and talk, come. I have real questions to ask you if you want to come and address these things. We are not even joking. Too many innocent souls are being manipulated. And I have to shine a light on the darkness because I am so much pure light. I have it in abundance and I throw light on everybody and everything. That is what I represent. Inti samon kan wasema me throw light at also because me kama yese ade ne wo ho no bi en kan wasem na mudi hu so ato yeso and amanfo capitalize was so take advantage in innocent souls. You have the principles and you have the ownership and you are watching me cry meeting me ma for me din ye niam bi. And I'm koka omonte asem. Until we are throwing light on it. Because me maame nti me ntina ho mani amanse. Eno de emfa. Ai, obi say intro ni poni enya agro. Ya ye serious. Ye nka say ye ni abre ayada o, yada wodam o. Ye adwuma ye invest ye push. Ye get it to every angle. We mean what we say. We don't just talk. No. We are working hard and you can testify to this. So today, let's go deeper. Let's go beyond the rumors and uncover the truth about Freemasonry. In the agrokra. Mawakwaba, welcome you to Spiritual Hour. And I'm your host. Aye. Here, dear, why wouldn't the Alba from you? Today, I will ask your questions and answer them. So, let's deal with this. It's Spiritual Hour. I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you. Wherever you are, I believed you. I send you love. I send you love. I send you love. I send you joy. I send you strength. I send you joy. I send you strength wherever you are. I send you strength. I send you help. I send you love. I believed you. I believed you. I believed you. I do not bless you. I believed you. I believed you. I do not bless you. I wish you a nature day wherever you are. Say anopa area and you mere ahamache a honchia and I'm the bopinu. Me that was say was see one na no kwan. Said ya ubetie we. Said ya tie bia na earpiece no e wo wasum. South Africa for me fans some more Caribbeans. I send you love. Guys, you said speak English, speak English. Your sister doesn't understand English. She didn't go to school. So the little I can, I do the voice notes, they write them for me, so I'm able to send you love and say a bit for you to hear. So pray with me. If my tongue one day will change into a white man's tongue, I will speak English, but I still love you wherever you are watching me from. I love you. Whoever is listening to my voice, I send you love and light. I mean, pure light. And I welcome you to another episode of Spiritual Hour. Today we are discussing the Freemasonry Lecture. If they don't want to talk about it, I am here to talk about it. I welcome you. I am the pride of our ancestors, the Queen of Alkebulan. I preach consciousness. That is what I do here. Our ancestors are proud of me. They speak through me. They hear through me. And they drop every particle of information through me to us. I welcome you. Now, what is Freemasonry? What is Freemasonry? At its core, Freemasonry presents itself as a fraternity, a brotherhood of men united by shared values, knowledge, and traditions. At its core, this is how you will explain it. Like the example I gave about MPs at the vetting committee, you can see that the moment Honorable Afenyo Markins asked him about his allegiance to the order and he answered, it felt like they were of a special brotherhood or community. And he became talk of the town. This era of politics, like this era, no, se see politics no, omo ye na ekono. So we will be well endowed in the things of the spirit. We say a lot of spiritual conflict is going on. I just say we are ignorant and you don't care about Africa. Or maybe you are just having fun with spirituality. And I will huni e koso. Niyama bebre e koso. Omo communicate a lot of etheric communications. So we will be endowed that ubehu the American. Most books commonly trace the origin of the idea back to the Middle Ages, when group of stonemasons formed secret society to protect their work. wo hye wo de call back na wo call the original e ho na wo be call akohu na e stonemasons. It is alleged by mostly Western writers that these stonemasons built the great cathedrals, castles, and monuments of Europe, and they passed down their knowledge through coded symbols and hidden teachings. So also ube masters no wa, this is what you get. Omo joini group no so omo de bo omo adwuma ho ban. Na adwuma no so a omo bo ho ban no, eniama omo ye no eye cathedrals. Ena omo ye a monument na wo western world no, ena omo ye castles. And so edeka ho inti no it is believed so omo knowledge no omo ja we chire with symbols and hidden codes. Inti mi bisa again, asofo na omo di cathedral na chi no. Now it is believed and it is alleged so omo kofa stone every Israel no omo de beto cathedral nim. Are you people joining Freemasonry in disguise and you don't know or you have no idea about? I only ask questions so. Because if you want to say that me, I am a lost sheep, I am demonic, my backsliding and all that, come close or approach me with knowledge, so I will know, I will understand that unimi I will can't me. If not, because mama, they did cathedrals, they did monuments, and they did what do we call it? And they did castles. So if you were a pastor and you are leading cathedral, na makato said they were stone men. No makofa stone abasa mumfansha de na say, what are you actually leading? It's just a question. Don't get angry and don't say Mimi, mom take me serious. I'm a woman and I'm saying these things. You should take me serious by all standard. The fact that I'm even a woman, you should get scared. Meboa. Don't say, oh, Maame we dear, or nye we, we, Adiana na moody echirenu, unimni ana moye. Cathedra. We ni ama bebre, match a ring. Jesus one share ring. Namukita sword. Sword is not your thing. Jesus was not holding any sword. Hey! Se see mu lidi cathedra. Aye di stone aba. Mini ni bi na mama mu no me nko hwende ye ntoaso. Abusia. Watch a spiritual hour and I'm giving you the Freemasonry lecture. But over time, Freemasonry evolved beyond the groupings of the stone builders. That is from the masters. Then later, it became an exclusive order that claimed to promote clarity, wisdom, and moral development. Inti baby a efri ye no and na aba na abeduru baby a mama osisi me say we minim some wo platform so. Me, I know Freemasonry people no akese omo wo platform no so. Inti no, if it's not this, please call me wherever you are. Me try tickets out, me try tickets aba. Ghana will move cars and come to you for this knowledge. Because this is what we have to do. So we are able to separate the chaff from the wheat, or the wheat from the chaff. Yabre. And a Freemason, and all court, and a why, who, how, where. This is their story of propaganda. People like me do not entirely trust the fact being channeled by these storytellers in favor of Masons. As being formed by stonemasons. But today, it is not about my special beliefs. But their standardized stories are spread over the years. Someone may ask, so Mami Grace, what do you believe they are? It doesn't mean say me believe is omo. Well, I believe differently. Different. I believe that Abrofo found secret to how Alkebulan civilization was formed and prospered. And they formed these Mason groups to protect it. As shared in my previous editorials about the Knight Templars, me ne alcohol wo UK. Aye. Ne alcohol wo UK ko ye videos e ma. Mo amoba me office no so mo ba no na mo hwekọ na ho na mo so mo so de ne e kire ho. Me ne na call na me no ko hwe. But again, I will urge you to let go of my Alkebulan theory on their formation. And pay homage to their supposed propaganda of stories about their origin. It is a person who believe here, and I believe differently, but that's not what I'm talking about. But man can be also about to say me America. One day we will divert 2 hours so you can tell the difference. Inti endano machira baby and believe ni bi ewo. Say ye Alkebulans and Africans omo civilization ni omo niama omo ye omo prosper ye cause no omo hihye sa niama we e na omo di protect ye but enne ne nya kwa no mo ne ye ko but one day we can take time and go there. Yes, ye work so hard. Ye beba be ye differences no na fe ye nyina ye hu but today we are not going there. On the surface of publicity and propaganda, Freemasonry appears to be a normal organization, an elite version of a community service group. Edru baby no, afei ohonom na omse omo aba bedru. Yenhwe. Similar to the Rotary Club or the Lions Club. Afei bedru baby no, na ya didi aba fom aba bedru ha. But if that were the case, why the secrecy? If it is just a club, then why the secrecy? I don't know, being to me walking, no bi keke. Why the secrecy? If you were a true Mason and want to address this, my name is Maame Grace, and this is my number. You can call me. If you want me to come to wherever you are, I will come. So we'll talk about this. If you want to be on my platform, it's so beautiful. And anyhow you want it, I am ready. 0244860092. I have seen some lodges in Accra in the news for donations or doing public ceremonies. It feels like they want to create some public awareness. But if so, then why the occult rituals? Sasa na mo pesa mo ye na mo bua kro mu ni ade a na mo ma ye hu ade ko amoye. Why the occult rituals? The coded handshakes and the strict rules of membership. Why? These are questions we all need answers to. Now contact me number na me boy, then we can reach out to you and then you give us these answers. We need it. There is more to Freemasonry than meets the eye. Me na me catch it. They can't throw the dust into our eyes just because we are ordinary and asleep. And you be able to me throw me fremo. Don't explain only your rings and don't explain those things to us. We want to know some of the questions and we need answers. But once again, this editorial is not an expose, but rather elaborates on their existing narrative. So that scams and corruption may not befall people in their attempt to join your fraternity. You must know. So it's not an expose. If it is, I will say it. You know my mouth and I'm not scared of anything. But that is not. If it is, I am not scared to say it, but this is not. Ebusuya nti so obi pese o join ya ese so otesa aniama we ya se ansa na wa attempt so obe join. You must know adekun ko join, and after knowing you must ask questions. Don't just jump into anything. Say and me pay we and I ko tete we na fa aniama ni bi ya homto. Ese wo bisa questions, ese wo te ase, ese wo the consequence, ese wo calculate bibia ansa na wo do hu akwa sa ade ni. So please, as we have touched on their origin, what question or allegations have you heard about the origin of Freemasonry? Omo origin na mebobo omu amede ma wu ankasa so den na wate obetumi atworo e wo comment section ho. Like who you being so award in total knowledge. Don't come and give me anything shallow. If you have in total knowledge about it, the platform is open 0244 860092. I say who want to me but so person what the comment section no you can write it there and then obi so be to me aba so be to me aba. Now let's look at joining Freemasonry. Let's look at it. I don't remember where I saw a message from someone asking me to confirm a WhatsApp group that is recruiting Freemasons on my behalf. I don't cry na mo ha drink cry say. Me, Freemason, I don't how. Oh, now mudi me dini me face abolish. Why are you people doing this to me? Oh, that is ridiculous. It can never be me. I'm not me. I don't own a Freemason group anywhere. Never. WhatsApp group could me be abomi. So please run away from scams before you are defrauded. Now they ban me who America. Cause me cannot mudi matem no mo joining me who force. Who to me, yamina me di misika. And I'm matam be a mouse said Jina Kodi. I would then I was about I'm semi my abu. My way enemy. Mankasa me kind man, me say me tambi man. People always feel so oh yeah papa so what sabi what dream near you most then people will always force you to give more than you want to give. I give out of love. I love myself and I extend the love to you. I'm not stupid. Forgive me for saying this. So you can do your worst. Because even the ametama no could won't kwande you says can grow who be that. So what's the point? I don't really care. Very no myself. Me ya de ama wa me de odo na me say me nye bi ma anya by force. What? I don't have any Freemason group anywhere. So don't go and when you see my name anywhere, please run. I am on this platform and I say everything here. Mini security bia wo baby. But Freemasons must understand that as they gain popularity, people will admire and want to join. So they must find a way to educate the population so that no one uses their names for scams. My problem with you nie me na me ya mo adwuma ama mo metua me mo de munim knowledge and mo de mo te asem so ase because mo ya principled people inti mo hu adwuma me ya ama mo mo metua me se mo anye me ya ama mo metua ka. They are not doing it. Omo educating for me problem with you nie because you people are well endowed. So I don't know why you people are sitting back for people to use your name for all sort of things and you have kept mute. And because I get reports, here I am using my equipment, studio, and time to work for them. Please come and pay me. The Freemasons, you should come and pay me. I know some of you have taught me a few equipment. Yeah, I appreciate. And I don't know, be say me use teleprompter. I think last week episode. Teleprompters are me who I still want my incrasism. Krata no so and one am fam. And Freemason for be krata or teleprompter papa be suitcase in so who say yes from America. But still are they here? Are they paper top? Enti moment you Freemason for moment let's go ahead and talk about membership first of all. The obey Freemason renew. Let's talk about it that yen kind no first because and no do will be seen. Not ye. Freemasonry is not open to everyone. And you'll be an open war. Get that one straightforward. It is advert in a costume. And you're Freemason for. Membership is by invitation. The other day I spoke with you and I said, say, me will be in car. And only those who meet specific requirements can join. I want everybody to understand they are not playing advert calling scavengers to come and join. No. For membership, the utmost rule is only men can become Freemasons. Women are largely excluded. Omodiano, a man nko na betumi ajoin. Ai, a man can but eno ntrese a man de ni ho. A man de wo London, omo wo ho. I think I told you and now omo be me ni hu a few letters. Nenya untumi nkoba advert, they choose you. And somebody wanted to go to the school I went to. They almost catch and say in school, apply. We choose you and call you. Nti ni yesa wo sorry ya na wo sika $50,000 abi 20 ko ya mfra wo kola lawu. Unu sika ni nyina afion. Enye Ghana politics a wano ye den na yi se wutu nan wo wa ebinom amofa me nko. Enti omo no omo se mema nko a na enjoy ni except for few unofficial lodges that are not recognized by mainstream Freemasonry. Omo no omo de omo wo bi ma ewo. I have had many invitations from many groups to join in the name of Freemason, but I do not need it. And yes, I don't. Not because I'm a woman, but because I know they need me more than I need them. You can call it anything you want. It's the truth. Also, I'm aware of a female-only Freemason lodge in the UK representing the European zone. I'm aware of it. I am aware. If I say I'm aware, I am aware. I'm. Wunya yanka no mo afro. Ka say ye te ha no na. Ye joining force 1,005. Ole heni wo here. Uni baby ene na. You can't lure me with Freemason membership. Emfa. Na say you can't lure me here. WhatsApp group ni sa wo scavenger joining you know. That was saying. Hey, unimo. I passed these things so long ago. Take it as whatever you want. Whatever is the truth. The second thing to note about becoming a member is that a person must be recommended by 2 existing Freemasons. Tina make say those playing adverts on the social media say the bella who say Freemason adverts say Branabe joining. I don't know why you people don't want to educate the public about this. These are small things. It is a way educate the public. No, to be bad advert now, because someone who say you be introduced is based on introduction and our connections. And then I'm to mean can we? The brotherhood is built on connections, and without those connections, entry is impossible. So we obi a wo di spirituality eti na wo se de ami kan nyina wuntia ene wa minim ne ye ugwa no no ne ahyehye so na dako wa afem ene mo kasa mo nte da na ka cho se Freemason efo ya advert say brana be join ni a wakota aponche ne de ame na oba be hamadwen. Be careful on social media o. Be careful on social media, papa na branding no any drama no mihu na akukuduro biswa etaye chire no de. I don't know. Inti adverts emfa wonko Freemasonry. It's about connections. Note this, understand this for me, Paucho. I told you that this is a class and I'm using it to give you a sneak peek into how the future of my editorials will be. So I hope you are taking notes. I have a book. Dr. Moon printed Revelations book. At least I can give Revelations book and pens to my people. I'm a chopper. I have given 2 points on how to join. Makachira dada. Nti stop men follow advert in your WhatsApp group bia obi creating a do baby. If you don't get any of the lectures, please watch the video again. Mama omionu dada. So over and over, you would understand what I'm saying. Now, the third thing, and perhaps one of the most important membership requirement is what I'm about giving now, is that a candidate must believe in a supreme power. You must believe in a God. Which God is that? Mama, mama when we say, and you be a keke no more peke. And I'm so when we say it's by connections as I'll be joining. And I'm third one. You must believe in some supremacy. And that supreme power be, or a God be. Which God is that? A supreme being. It does not have to be the Christian God or Islamic God. But an acknowledgement of a higher force is mandatory. So if it's not Allah and it is not Jesus, but it's mandatory for you to believe in something. What is it then? This part is compulsory. As I said, with this supreme being, to by force. This particular God requirement is interesting because Freemasonry claims to be neither a religion nor a religious organization. Almost say nya religion. Into this the supreme being did and which God is this? Almost a particular God be ana. Yet they are saying believe in a God is compulsory. So which God be? What are they talking about? So the question arises, what God are they referring to? I don't know, all these are questions. If Christianity, Islam, and Judaism are all welcome, then who is the supreme power that unites them all? Because they are open to all. Open to all, but they are saying and also can say religious, religion. So into which God? Think deeper about this. Which God are they talking about? I am throwing this question to the Grand Master or any of the higher degree members to come and explain why you say this. Which God, which supreme being are you talking about? We want to know. It's a very important question to the public, including myself. Come and answer this for us. If you can't come, just call me. Wherever you are, I will come boldly and gladly. I won't take anything. No, nothing. I'll buy my BBR with my people and we will come because we need answers. We need to get to the secret thing people are looking for. So we can at least bring some kind of drama down. To me, would they just call me and I will come. Which of the gods is supreme in Freemasonry? Which God? Korani? We are pleading. Come and tell us. I know you people are not cowards. Why? Yes, which of the gods, which of the gods do we people have to believe? What do you believe? God be in Amoka. Now let's look at 3 forbidden questions on Freemasonry. Despite requiring a belief in a supreme power, Freemasonry strictly forbids discussion about religion inside its lodges. Almost say supreme power big deal, but to me nkoka Jesus asem so wo. They claim to be religious, but not a religion. Intino to me nko discuss it Yesu wo. Politics is also banned from discussion within Masonic lodges. To me nko discuss politics so wo. Nkrofo we nyina so wo group ni mu, and you still have to believe in a supreme being. Into what are you people discussing there? We need answers. We they beg. Wow. Yet, history tells us that many of the world's most powerful leaders, presidents, kings, and lawmakers have been Freemasons. And so, yes, remember discussing politics also. If a president is a Freemasonry, and they are not discussing war, and they ain't no war. To me, discuss politics. Yes, remember discussing Jesus. If politics is truly off limits, why do so many politicians like Honorable Afenyo Markins and others are said to belong to Freemasonry? In nature, and discussing their interest. And I'm a politician, and I'm discussing politics. Why is he in the Freemasonry in the first place? Because they are not discussing your interest. Are decisions being made behind closed doors? Are policies being influenced outside the public sphere? Now your question is, we beg, we want answers to all these questions. If Freemasonry is about clarity and brotherhood, why does it attract the world's most powerful men? All these are questions. We need answers. They beg. We are begging. If you are Freemasonry and you are watching me and you can come, you want me to come, you can help us get through to any of their leaders. We want real questions. We want them to answer. Please connect us. 0244-860092. We will come with the beg. What's your spiritual hour? With the pride of our ancestors. I am the goddess of Alkebulan. They speak through me. And they drop every particle of information through me to us. Liberation of Africa is a key. It's a must for us. We are not selling anything. We are not preaching anything to you than yourself. We are preaching consciousness and awakening. I mean the clean one and genuine one. Now, let's look at the secret occult handshakes and symbols. Am I ready? We will share the Freemasonry Lecture by Maame. Now, let's look at this. Freemasons are known for their secretive ways of identifying each other. And I have done many editorials about the secret signs and gestures of Freemasonry. And I'm Masonry, no. My episode, so one share. After this one. Some powerful signs and symbols may be used by many lodges. Omona signs and tokens and occultic symbols. I've done all these episodes on my platform. This is one share. You can find it and watch. However, per their professional image and narrative, there is no universal handshake. Each lodge has its unique greetings, knock, and password. Omo dosu, omo wo baby, we say baby, but omo yina wo mu greetings, omo knock, omo wo password. But those who know, why would him know anymore? Omo no omo ka omo matter. If you know, you know. Ababola was a wine. In short, different lodges create their secret passwords and greetings. And if you know, baby, I'll be longer. And I will be who in Tinka and Crawford, you to call baby crab is an assault password here, then secret code here, then. And I'll be who say, Sabe Mufanta me ball and cotton. These passwords and greetings may be unique to the members alone. It is said that if you are trained to recognize it, you can identify a Mason just by the way he shakes your hands. This is how they move among us unnoticed. Even though some may have popular greetings and shakes, there may be certain twists and codes associated just for those who know. No principles. Obia yade ashe principles no ye. Wo pesa wo ya get closer to the person. Wo jampe ya suya na wo shem na science ahodo na enie na mo ye. Wo bisa omo. No understanding. They are just doing it. If it will kill you, it will just kill you like that. Why? And they don't want to come out to teach the public. I'm calling you out too. Don't say I'm not serious. I'm serious, Papa. You know I'm serious. They recognize each other in banks. They know themselves. In courtrooms, in government offices, and in churches, they know themselves. They are everywhere. They have their silent communication hidden in plain sight. Hey, who's a Freemason? Who's a Freemason? No. The way you talk, your behaviors, the way you throw your hands tells that you are not. I'm telling you with every confidence. We know them when we see them. Your shoe would even betray you. We are Freemason. Oh, Charlie. Why? I'm always Maame Grace. You are watching Spiritual Hour. The initiation of the death. And I know you're Freemason. And I'm mobile no move to Nakuma. And I'm mobile channel Sabako. Recently, we had an issue on social media. Say, Obi Funu, I added that knows a day. And Uncle Fodoko, no more dependent on something like that. You see, if Funu be crowd, why and see, and I'm going to draw and we hear a lot of things. I don't know why you people are now everywhere in the public open and you don't want to give us education. I'm doing it for you. Come and pay me and come and top up or add up. One of the most controversial aspects of Freemasonry is its initiation ritual. Omoke kanyama bebre about it. A lot of it. To become a Mason, a man must go through a symbolic death and resurrection. This thing is everywhere. Inti ehi fakra no mo copy all these things in free. Because I will call a year Christosumu ese ungu na unyani o. The same thing these people are also trying to practice. So what's the point? So what happens when you are accepted finally into a lodge? Your questions maybe some more than 100 questions in this episode. Let's move on. Major question now. During the initiation of new fellows, the person is blindfolded. A rope is tied around his neck. A knife is pressed against his bare chest. This is what goes on. Is it true? The platform is open. We want you to come and address these things. The idea for this is that the person must die and resurrect into a new world. So after they press the knife over his chest to indicate the path of death, the new member is then led through a series of symbolic actions meant to represent his departure from ignorance and his entrance into enlightenment. And so yebeka cho so kwa obeku nipa and I will be moja obenu moja wo glass mu and ne fa ha kosi ha and na fa ponche bere nsuo ne ho ne yemfa wo nkoshe lodge ni mu and why are you people quiet over these things? You don't want to educate the public about, you want your name to be used in killing and scamming people. Why? Now you guys are no more in secrecy. Must starting show Niamani be. So the least you can do to the public is to give us a little education. There's nothing wrong with that. All these are minor things you can do for us. But the questions in maybe sano. If you want my people to come and just record from your office, wherever you are, just to answer the questions and don't want to come, we will be grateful. If you don't want to sit with me, just do the public the need and answer this question for us. So we are able to throw away this chaff that are using your name and throwing dust into our eyes. You people will help us do this. Do this out of love. Odo. Inti ade na ye de epia ne kokono ni nyina ni omo say sebe wani na ho. Enkom obi a mpoto sebe toilet ma say no in the name of spirituality. Kai. Menye asama Freemason for no je chiro mo crofo and na they drink blood na occultic na occultus and hey asofo no de omo te occult ni Freemason ready a and na ada na asem na omo ka kire crofo and na wo ba ye be ye usay ye be tu ye de se kan be ye usay and ye be throwing that into they do baseless things. They don't have the main thing. The old world that the person was in represent ignorance. Say no anyway. So the idea is that you are joining a Freemason because you are in the world of sleeping and ignorant soul. That soul must die. Sebe kafra fachemi. Say ye twa jimini bata akola no huni free no. That's what they do. Just like your Christianity. So you have to go through baptism. Now ye na ya wo foforo no so nufu metuetu afoforo. So they are taking the World Cup no. This is initiation is everywhere. But you see Freemason for the omo anu moja and omo ama osekan and omo ekun ha. What they don't know, they can exaggerate about it. Now so the same thing no omo try to practice it in disguise. For a new soul to be born, that is why they press that knife on your chest. And when you are going to be born, it won't be in the same ignorant world, but in the enlightenment of a new world called Freemason. We no more ye. Omo patre se be facha me yuji me ni firi wo ho. Wo gullibility ni si ni kwan so. Enti na me se won to me nye Freemason da. Now exercise gullibility with social media never. Because this is some of their normal things. Enti minim. Say unye Freemason, unye occultic, unni she. You have new brothers and new family. Enti wo akobo Kristo abusuakuo no we so ate say wa be dom Freemason abusuakuo. We wu anyane. This ritual echoes a biblical moment when Isaac was bound by his father Abraham as a sacrifice to God. This thing is everywhere. So what ba for man now say actually any baby you can do this willingly, say chale minimum maybe wo amenye men mo bi nhye wansa. Now, the Americans say enkrofo you I won shada won task nti wo me use Bible scripture I ade Freemason for ye ya nti osofo beka say wo Kristo ni enkoho e na we so wakono moja anyway a lack of knowledge my people perish is boya in the Bible. The understanding is far. Let's look at Genesis chapter 22 verse 9 and I read. When they came to the place of which God had told him, that Abraham built an altar there and laid the wood in order and bound Isaac his son and laid him on the altar upon the wood. So wahu aforibodi akoso wo baby a akoso wo baby a. But in Freemasonry, the candidate is not saved by divine intervention. Instead, he is resurrected by the brotherhood and reborn into their knowledge. Omokro de ani moja se munnim te se de ebi ri moja ebi ri nipa nam na ebi ri moja openly. Freemason fo yi momu a ya ba omu di mbone a besi nde ya me no mi enu ka se ya omo so omo aka omo anu atum. Na omote wo na edi mbone nko a na ekoso mpanimfo so na ewo mo a omo akọ school nim de ada na muntumi nkyire nipa ekurom nipa nim de ada nti na mo aye kom ye di mudin eye niama. Just maneuver and have a picture with somebody no pam you are there. And a branding and a video editing unnecessary drama because ye wa no aye de be kasa nti ya yire ye hu na nipa na nkasa so don't want to sit back and check ye nye. Almost say, we just said, "Why dream na adana e wo from ho?" And a wabe join baby a dream a year juma. Ya ye so desperate. Ye mpese ye beti as ye say wuni the first thing a wo be nyansa na power mpo wo be assume power ya abotre because wuni abotre a wunya power the best ya de. Ye di abotre na ye di control power. Enye ni bre. Now, open shortcut. Spirituality is never shortcut. Spirituality is life. Life is a process. It is knowledge that will give you a better life. So if you want to practice spirituality, if you want to be endowed in the things of spirituality, you have to learn. So who's this now per shortcut there. And the abunsem jemua na obeko. Open shortcut. When will be a year one in now on anteda in your process. And no one person obeti asien. Na wa ma manfo ede wo ye twatis. Ma brekra. And this blindfold and knife ritual is only the beginning. And no pe and ekoso. If you are able to go through this, then now you become a lower member who is like a baby about to learn about life from there. Afena wo besua nimdie ahodo makato so omo bombard omuti with a lot of editorials and theories. Omo nya static in one book. A Mason must climb the ranks. Process. The process you don't want is everywhere. If it will stay with you, it must go through process. There's nothing bone shine in spirituality. You don't want to learn. What are you practicing? You will learn and practice what you have learned. What are you saying? You must climb. As I say, one fro. Now one call ranks, Passing through 33 degrees of knowledge and power. I have done a whole episode about this as well. Process is the difference between magic and life. Time, knowledge, is the foundation of life. I have done extensive editorial on the 33 degrees and the number 3. My episode no, but was a one shot. After this episode. And yes, I have even done an editorial about the Edinkra symbols and their importance to the power of our mind. And also, what happens at the highest level of the 33 degree Mason? What knowledge is kept from the lower ranks? So be could do the higher rank na edian ekoso ho. Edie be knowledge na obi a washa ase no oni bi. Ni na your questions aye pese ye hu. Inti no yesremo a with love. Call us and educate the public. The best you can do for them is about the questions we are asking no obe answer edi amaye. Freemasonry today is no longer a mystery. It is not hidden, it is everywhere. So why don't you educate us? Politicians, religious leaders, business tycoons, all have ties to this brotherhood. Nkrofu wom. Mpanyinfu wona wadwene mu ado wom. Nti ntum nka nkyere me dey betena wo ma wodu honzi na ye ma woziriye. But what is the real danger? Ya de papa, e dey na ye danger wom. It is not in Freemasonry itself. The real danger is ignorance. And I walk out in a Freemason, the anya danger no wo. Danger no ye wo ignorance, wo gullibility. Adia wo nim na wajere wo ho condemn me. Ne ya wo den. Nti no obi wo ntimi ense no. Eno na mote ho. A mu lead cathedral. Na mu di stones akọ. Na mo say yi Freemason so o Christo ni nkobi. Do you know your members? It's just a question, oh. Serious. Sometimes, serious. Who the men see they na fa who to nipa so. The one microphone be wa ni nya search 1 million times. As someone or catch only say it doesn't make sense. Minim say ye feel. It was. It is young men and women being lured into false promises of wealth and power. Bibia ni wiase obi be ya ama we no na be ma wanye sika me catch ro play mu a enye play mfa. Nimdia ene yesika. Say ye bie Bank of England ne disika ni na ama no nim nidia ebe hye. You unim nimdia untumi manage hye. Kasakura untumi manage. It is the deception of those who use Freemasonry as a front to manipulate, exploit and control people. Emehi. Freemason and I me okot me lumina. Wo ye dey? Now we advert. Oh, na me kura me ti ya me nyo obi ai. Me se me ti group a me nya advert. Na group a met no in 1 minute I can get 1 million members. Me nya advert ba ko pese we ye Freemason. Are you sure? Hey. It is the silent influence of those who operate beyond the eyes of the public. The truth is out there, but only those who seek will find it. Inti wo se wo nsua de a, wo be chin groups ni mu achi uchi wenya bibi. Wenya bibi, people will use you. I'm saying learn. Connect. Get the knowledge so you are able to manipulate everything you feel you want to for your own good. Why should this be a problem? Now, the question is, will you seek knowledge? Will you seek? Ibisao. So we will be seeking knowledge and platform is important to you. We delve deeper into their codes and laws next week. After this, I will give all of those who watched this show a certificate and we will all graduate. Because my catcher say the Freemasonry Lecture. If they won't do it, I will do it for you. But I know they love me, so they will come and top up. So the platform is open. Next week, say ye wuri e wonkwa ye beko Freemasonry no mu. Ye de beto to mystics no ho. Ni ye the Bible na si middle. Ni ya hwe say Bible no hwan mo na twero ye na den na ewom. Na den na niama ben na afrafra ewom na ubetumi aka say Bible no kra ye occultic book ana say ye den. We will get into this and talk about it. Ni ya hwe omo codes ni omo laws nkohie omo ade omo ye. Ni ya hwe say omo kunipa o omo nkunipa o omo twa nipa takrama omo tu nipa akoma nyina ye beka ho asem. God willing, next week, because video now I don't want it like that. Drop your question in the comment section. If you have in-depth knowledge and you want to share with us, 0244-860092. I am always Maame Grace, the pride of Alkebulan, and the sun goddess of Africa. I am the only sun goddess. I have a lot of names, but here, what do you me? The pride of our ancestors. I appreciate. I send you love. I send you love wherever you are. I send you love. I love you lot. Shalom. Peace.